Hey guys, this is Spirit speaking, and I'm going to do a surprise project for you guys. So please stay tuned until the next video for the big reveal. Meanwhile, I have a few short stories that I want to share with you guys. Please enjoy. The Donkey Story. Back then, there was an old couple living in town. They were the caretakers of a huge farm and a house. That very year, there was a horrible famine. There was no vegetation, water, let alone food. The whole town suffered. After deciding, the families in that town started to move to the neighboring town. But the elderly man did not want to leave his hometown, resisting the urges of his wife. It came to a point where they were the only family living in the town, so they ended up leaving to the neighboring town. The couple took a few of their belongings, food for 3 days, and a donkey on their journey. There was a desert in the middle of the two towns. They had to travel for 3 days to get to the next town. When they were on their way, suddenly the donkey fell into a deep hole. With hearing a loud sound, the elderly man saw the donkey inside the well. At first, he tried to lift the donkey up by his hand, but failed. Then, he tried to lift the donkey by throwing a rope at it, which the donkey caught, but the man couldn't pull it up. The elderly man's wife said to leave the donkey there, because their food supplies would run out if they would wait on the donkey for another day. The elderly man had no heart to leave the donkey behind, but since his wife was right, he had no choice but to leave the donkey. The donkey's hopes were crushed when the old couple left. One night passed, and the donkey was still stuck in the hole, hoping for someone to rescue it. But someone did hear the donkey's prayers and answered it through a dust storm. When the dust storm hit, the sand piled up on the donkey's face. The scared donkey shook its head until the dust piled near its feet. Seeing that, the donkey shook its feet and stood up on the piled dust. Then, the donkey repeated that over and over until it came out of the hole. That same donkey that was left hopeless was the same donkey that came out of the hole. Make the problem you are facing your slave. Do not let the problem enslave you. Coronavirus has affected our daily lives tremendously. It broke the flow that we were going in. A lot of people might be depressed due to social distancing and quarantine. So what we need to get from the story is that we should not lose hope and stay optimistic during these hard times. We should all be like the donkey and try, somehow, to get out of the pit. When I feel down and upset, I usually listen to music. Music can have a tremendous effect to a person. I really like this music. Let's take a good listen to it. Listening to that made me feel really relaxed. I hope that made you feel better too. I was thinking if I should read another story to you guys. Let me see. I got one now. Let's go into the story. Potato or coffee story. There was a dad and a daughter living in the town. The daughter always puts a frown on her face and never smiles. This worried the dad so much. One day, the dad asked the daughter what her problem was. The daughter replied that she always had problems, small and big. She doesn't know how to solve those problems either. The dad immediately thought that the girl must be taught a lesson to get out of this issue. Then, the dad brought the daughter to the kitchen. There, the kitchen had a huge stove. The dad turned on 3 of the burners and placed the same size pots on each of them. He also poured the same amount of water. The dad handed the girl 3 things that she must put into the water. The 3 items were potatoes, eggs, and coffee beans. These items were put into the water at the same time and were taken out 20 minutes later. The girl took out the 3 items and placed them on the plates. After that, the dad told the girl to touch the items that she took out. First, she touched the potato. It was soft and mushy. When she touched the eggs, they were hard. Then, the girl looked onto the coffee beans. She found them looking the same, except the water turned into coffee. The dad showed this to the girl and said, "We placed these 3 items into the same amount of water and boiled it for the same time. But did all 3 of the items react similarly? The potato turned soft, the eggs turned hard, and the coffee beans turned the water into coffee. Similarly, when humans are given problems in life, the way they react determines how their life goes. Which one are you going to choose? The potato that breaks down when there are problems? Or the egg that hardens when there are problems? Or the coffee that changes the problem to be useful to oneself? Which one are you going to be?" the dad asked. When problems arise, the way you react is how your life will change. You don't always have to change the situation like the coffee bean did. You just have to not break down like the potato. Now it's up to you to decide which one you are going to be. The reason why this story popped up in my mind was because I found the moral to be similar to the other story. I found these stories giving confidence within people, and to be honest, these stories gave me more confidence too. I hope these 2 stories comfort you because we have all been locked up at home for several months. It is really hard to not see loved ones or getting consolation from people you trust. So of course, we will all be down. So we should all be strong and bold during these times. We all should somehow get out of the pit like the donkey did, and never break down like the potato. I'm also hoping that everybody is following social distancing and being safe right now. Corona is not a nice thing to go through, and I'm believing everybody is washing their hands and wearing masks when going out. I'm praying for everybody's well-being, and I hope everybody is staying safe at home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. Thank you for watching.